Hello and welcome to Nick's Allotment Diary. Well, I'm afraid the inevitable things happened with the outdoor tomatoes. I've been lucky up to now with most of my tomato plants. I managed to get quite a few tomatoes off them, but these have succumbed to blight. So if you haven't seen blight before, here's an example of what happens. The stems start to go brown, and I'll show you an example of a leaf that's been affected by blight. You get these brown patches on the leaves. So the thing to do now is to harvest the tomatoes that are left on the plant. Even if they're green tomatoes, you can see if you can ripen them up. You need to keep them separate from any other tomatoes, because you may find that they start to go brown as well. So there's another example of a stem that's sort of gone brown, and what will happen is very quickly the whole plant will just die. So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to pull up the plants and dispose of them not on the allotment but just in with municipal waste. So what I don't want to do is transfer the spores into any of my compost. So what I'll do with the rest of my tomatoes now is to keep an eye on them over the next week or so, just to make sure that any of the other plants that are nearby aren't affected. The fact that blight is an airborne fungus can mean that it spreads quite easily from one plant to another. I have got the blight resistant crimson crush tomato, so that one shouldn't get affected by it, but I'll keep an eye on that one just in case. Thanks very much for joining me at Nick's Allotment. I'll see you again next time.